I have for you, like you are so advanced in speaking, So I want to ask what other methods you are, you are applying for your English. Tell me
You were
something.
saying
What do you do?
I don't
Sorry?
feel, I don't know why. You were saying I am speaking advanced English, but I don't feel I'm speaking advanced English. I am just speaking simple English.
No,
I want to become
actually,
a advanced.
actually not advanced. I mean to say it's not that advanced that when we use some good vocabulary words and all, I don't call it advanced according to my opinion.
Yeah,
According to me, advanced English is that when you are so fluent with that and you don't take pauses and fillers, with the language, and you are
yeah.
so smoothly, you go on like without applying your mind, and you go on smoothly talking to somebody. So and that way you speak so very well. So I'm fascinated with your language. So that's why I'm asking you, what do you do?
And how are you?
Yes, good evening, Priyanka. I'm good. And how about you?
Yeah, I'm also good. Thank you for asking. Yeah,
Okay.
please, nowadays, what do you do?
Yes. Okay, yeah, Diwali is also around the corner. It's like today. Yeah, more, almost 15 days. Yeah,
Yeah,
almost 15 days. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Okay, so ma'am, please tell me something about you. I know about you. I know very well about you. Like we had 2, 3 conversation before. But
Right.
just for my audience, I want to upload this video on my channel. So for my audience, please introduce yourself.
Okay, yes, yes. Sure, sure, sure. So, as you know, I'm Alka. I'm calling you from Lucknow, the capital of UP. If I talk about my academics, then I'm postgraduate in English. And about my hobbies, then I love reading and listening to music. And nowadays, interacting with different people is my first and foremost hobby. Yeah, that's about me.
Okay, very nice. You also love reading books.
Yes, I do. Yes.
We were talking about Diwali festival. Diwali is around the corner. So how do you celebrate Diwali and where would you love to celebrate, in village or city?
Okay. So actually, if I talk about Diwali, so my Diwali festival revolves around the like three of us. Like my two sons are there; they are posted outside. Elder one is in Mumbai, younger one is in Delhi, and I'm in Lucknow. So every year we keep on moving. Like sometimes I went to like my younger son's place last year, and now it is celebrated in my house. The next time it will be my elder son's house. So every year we keep on revolving. So yeah, this is my chance, in Lucknow. So my children will come here to celebrate.
Okay, so what do you do? What do you do on Diwali? What like which type of celebration you do?
Yeah, all the day goes on like my both the daughter-in-law, they make rangoli and they'll arrange the house. They actually cleaning is already done before, like some days before we do all the cleaning. And when these my daughter-in-laws come, they will like put rangolis and they'll make some sweets, whatever they are. They have some talent of making these sweets and namkeens and all that. So they love to make homemade things. So when they will come, they will make all these things. And again in the evening, yeah, all these decorations, diyas and yeah, and those crackers. So yeah, we will celebrate. And after everything, like around 11:30 or quarter to 12, we'll sit down. Everybody will be there, and my brother's family will be there, and we will play housey. We don't play cards. Like I don't like to play cards, and like everybody, we will play housey that time in the night. Yeah, in this way we celebrate. Yeah, Kati will wear the new clothes, on Diwali time. And I must say it's the main festival of ours. Yeah,
Hmm.
and Karwa Chauth is also like approaching. This Karwa Chauth is Diwali. Both festivals are, yeah, I would say it's a great festival of ours. Yeah. And you too, like celebrate this Karwa Chauth?
Yes, yes, I'm going to celebrate the Karwa Chauth and Diwali also. I love Diwali festival. When I was a kid, that time also I used to celebrate Diwali. Like as you told, your daughter-in-law, they usually make rangoli, they decorate diyas. I used to do like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Uh,
okay.
I used to
And do
create
you like,
rangoli,
yeah,
handmade diyas,
and the
flowers.
crackers and the crackers and all that, do you, I mean to say, chudate or what we will tell in English?
Burn the
Yeah, you burn
firecrackers
crackers. Yeah, 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 yeah. That.
a lot,
So do you
but
do? Do you? I'm so
not
afraid of all these things. If I never. Okay.
nowadays. I'm not doing because of environment and because of like I don't like to pollute our environment. So
Yeah,
I stopped.
yeah,
I totally
yeah.
doing the
Very well
firecrackers.
said. Nowadays, yeah, I think some shops are also banned. Like in the last year, not last year, before last year, there were lots of shop, around my I would say in the market and close to my house. But nowadays I don't find so many shops of crackers. I think there is a ban of you know uh, burning those
And
crackers and all that.
so because in cities, it is very difficult to uh, have a breathe in the
Yes,
around the Diwali days. It is very difficult. So I think it should be banned, and it is
yeah,
banned
yeah,
in.
and it should be avoided. Yeah, it makes the whole atmosphere, I would say, polluted. So it's better to avoid. And it's dangerous. It's actually dangerous for the children as well as for the adults. These crackers sometimes they will burn any time. So it's very dangerous too.
Yeah, so if we don't burn firecrackers, so how we can celebrate Diwali? But according to you,
Yeah. Yeah, without crackers, I would say, though they are banned, though they should be banned, as I'm telling. But without crackers and all that, it sounds something, what I say, something weird, without them, how like we will do puja, Lakshmi Ganesh puja we will do. And they should be not, I would say, those type of crackers which don't make a loud noise. Only some kind of cracker we should burn, because without them something vacuum, I would say, yeah, yeah,
something because we used to celebrate since our childhood, burning
yeah,
firecrackers, eating sweets. So
yeah,
without crackers, it is very difficult to celebrate Diwali. But yeah, we should try to avoid, but we can
yeah,
burn little, like very less,
yeah,
only
yes,
for.
very less. And those also which don't make a loud sound, only those should be banned, yet which make a loud sound. Only those crackers should be banned, Yeah.
Yeah, and we can play music and we can dance also. It is also
Right.
good.
See, there are many members in a house. Why can't we do that, on Diwali? So now you are also in your in-laws' place. I think there may be how many members are there altogether?
There are four members in my family now.
Okay,
Yeah,
four. So now, yeah, we can like do dance and all that. So Diwali I think it's a very good festival to enjoy, rather than
right.
Holi. Holi is also a good festival to enjoy with the colors and all that. But the Diwali is the best one for me.
Diwali has a different vibe. I always feel like whenever we went out in the evening of Diwali, that time we feel, yeah, like there is something special. Every house is decorated and there are a lot of diyas. People
Yes,
uh,
right.
come out to their houses, they start burning firecrackers, they start
Yes.
wishing Happy Diwali. So yeah, it is like
Yeah,
very
and
different.
not only, I would say, it's not only a festival of a one day. It's not celebrated only in a day. Like
There's so
around
many.
yeah, 1 or 2 days before and after. There is I would say, it's on many like we celebrate. I don't know in your custom what you do. Like after Diwali on the third day we celebrate Bhai Dooj. You
Yes,
know, yeah.
yes, yes.
And before that Annakut, Annakut we make. You don't know.
Uh,
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I would say it's not a festival of only a single day. Like after and before, Dhanteras is celebrated before. Okay, Bhai Dooj is celebrated after Diwali. So yeah, so it takes
that's
for Diwali like 4 or 5
it.
days. We keep ourselves busy. Yeah. Yes,
There's the Chhat Puja also. There's so many festivals.
yes, yes. So it's a really real enjoyment we have during these days. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. So let's come to your English. Tell me, which type of things are you doing for your English nowadays?
What kind of a
Which kind of practice are you doing? Which type of things
okay
are you
practice of this English language? You asking about this English language?
doing for your English?
Sometimes voice it breaks, so that's why I can't get it clearly. So you were
Got it.
asking how I'm practicing, right?
Yes, yes. Which type of methods are you using for your English? Like, what do you do for your English?
Not
Basically, like,
any methods, I would say, Priyanka, only two methods I'm applying. It's like I go on speaking, so I think like as much as I will speak each day, and it will make me better and better. So I practice on my conversations and all that. And the second thing, I listen a lot. I listen to the conversational videos. So only these two things I do. Yeah.
only
And
listening and speaking.
yeah, but I read also because I'm very fond of reading. So sometimes I read also when I get time. So suppose in the night I'm reading something, or either I listen to conversational video or I will read something. So these two things I do at before sleeping at night.
So, which kind of book are you reading?
Yeah, there's one magazine. Its name is Women's Era. In that magazine, like there are few stories as well as some articles are there, and it's a good magazine. Like I had found some 4 or 5 good words and new words for me to, so I added in my vocabulary. So sometimes I find very good words in that magazine of mine. It's a very interesting one. Like every month I get this magazine. And I've been reading this Women's Era for the long ago. I started reading, and it is like 25 or 28 years back. Yeah, since then I'm reading, every month.
Okay, Women's Era. What is the name of that magazine? Women's Era. If I'm
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. We have to subscribe it, and we don't easily get in the markets. So we have to subscribe this magazine, and like every month we will get the magazine. See, it's lying here only. Just a minute.
Yeah, yeah. Please
See,
show me.
you see this magazine. So
Okay.
yeah. So I'm very fond of reading. So it was lying on my double bed. Yeah.
It is only in English.
Yeah, totally in English. Yes.
Okay. So which kind of content in this?
Yeah, you're asking about the content in this. I told you there are few stories, and those
Yes.
stories are also very engrossing. I would tell you. Whenever you will start reading, you will think that I have to finish it right now. They are so. I would say you will be totally cut off from the world, and you will be like totally immersed in that story. So such kind of stories are there, and there are many articles too in that. So if you once
All,
start reading now, sorry.
all the things related to women life.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. That's why its name is Women's Era. Yes, yes.
So how can we buy it or subscribe it? Please
So
tell me.
if you need now, I'll send you the address of that, and you can on that particular address you can send that you want a copy of that. I see you can have a subscription for like 2 months or 6 months or a yearly subscription. So as it's on you. So I'll send you the address of that, and you can purchase. And one single copy it costs like rupees 100.
Cost is also very less.
Yeah.
So don't you read the self-help book, motivational book? Don't you read?
So actually, I love to read and I want to read. Like I want to read Sudha Murthy's books. But I actually, Priyanka, don't get time to read. I would say, if I read something novel, I think Sudha Murthy's books are it's in the form of novels. I would say, right, page by
Yes.
page. Okay, yeah. I wish to buy one. Yeah.
I have heard about her book. I want to read, but still I have 2, 3 books lined up. So after completing that book, I will purchase Sudha Murthy's book also because I have heard from so many people. They always tell
Yeah,
about
correct.
that.
Uh, yeah, that's the reason. Like so many people had told me, no. So ma'am, read this book, and the English over there in that Sudha Murthy's books, English is very simple, and it's
Yeah.
very. So that's the reason I want to read. So do you remember any name of Sudha Murthy's book?
No.
No. Okay.
I don't remember the name right now. I
Okay.
want to buy. I want to
Yeah,
read
yeah,
all.
yeah. Yeah. I'll see on the net, and I'll try to have some books of Sudha Murthy's. Yes.
And nowadays I'm reading Atomic Habit. It is also wonderful book.
You're reading something?
Yes. I'm reading Atomic Habits.
Atomic Habits.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It is
is
also
it interesting? Is it
yes.
interesting one? Okay.
Thing. And we can change like in our life. We can do some changes in our life with the help of that book, and we can make good habits. We can influence people also. We can make plan. There are so many things because I have just started. So after completing that book, I will share a review also. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anything you want to ask me because I don't have any questions.
Yeah, one question I have for you. Like you are so advanced in speaking. So I want to ask what other methods you are applying for your English. Tell me
You were
something.
saying
What do you do?
I don't
Sorry?
feel. I don't know why. You were saying I am speaking advanced English, but I don't feel I'm speaking advanced English. I am just speaking simple English.
No,
I want to become
actually,
a advanced.
not advanced. I mean to say it's not that advanced that when we use some good vocabulary words and all, I don't call it advanced according to my opinion.
Yeah,
According to me, advanced English is that when you are so fluent with that and you don't take pauses and fillers, with the language, and you are
yeah,
so smoothly you go on like without applying your mind, and you go on smoothly talking to somebody. So and that way you speak so very well. So I'm fascinated with your language. So that's why I'm asking you, what do you do?
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much for appreciating me. And
Okay.
what I do, yes, I started reading books that I told you in the beginning also. Because of reading, I have improved a lot. And nowadays, I'm doing shadowing also. There is a one channel I will suggest you. I will share with you after this conversation. So I
Yes,
am
yes.
doing practice with her. When I
Okay.
like, she speaks three sentences in one go, and she
Okay.
give us time to speak that sentence in one flow. Then again, she speaks a little fast. Then again, she speaks very fast. So in this way,
Oh,
I'm practicing. Yeah,
oh, very
and
nice. Okay.
apart
Okay.
from this, I'm doing these type of conversation video, and I usually watch my recordings again and again, and where I'm using fillers, where I'm using taking pauses, I try to get rid of these fillers, and
Actually,
I
yeah.
think hard about this language.
Yeah. It takes time to, to
Yeah,
delete those fillers from our language. We should actually, those pauses and fillers, when we don't use them, the language becomes like very refined, I would say.
reading, yeah, in my case, reading book changed my whole English. Because of reading, I have improved that much. When I read,
So,
when
okay.
till now,
Yeah. So do you read it aloud or in your mind?
I do. I read aloud every day whenever I get chance. So I read aloud. Even I read one page only, but I read aloud. I try to understand whole concept of that page, and
Okay.
I read aloud. And if I found something interesting, some interesting line or some interesting
Yeah.
vocabulary, I underline it. I'm not going to watch that on Google. But after reading, I go on Google and then I find the meaning and then I write down in my book and
Okay.
diary. But in between, like when I am reading, that time I don't stop myself. I just start reading, and with the flow, I read.
Okay.
So
That's
this is
good. Okay.
I'm applying in my conversation. Whenever
Okay.
I speak, I try to speak flowless. Even if I am making mistakes, so I try to correct in next conversation, not only in this, in this conversation. So I try to
Yes,
do this.
and how to work on this. Somebody like, not somebody, I would say, actually, my husband, he tells me every time, you speak very fast. Why you speak so fast? So sometimes I think, do I speak that fast?
I don't feel, yeah, but in your voice, you should add some voice modulation. Somewhere you have to lift your voice, sometimes you have to down your voice, but that thing is missing. Otherwise, you are speaking very nice way. But try
Yeah,
to do
yes.
some modulation activity. It will help
Yeah.
you. Yeah. So that is the only thing. Otherwise, you are speaking very good English. And whenever I connect you, I feel very energetic and motivated. That yeah, you started after me, but you have improved a lot.
Oh, that's good. Okay, thank you so much. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know about my, but yeah, I feel something like I have gained a lot of confidence in myself. Before what I was like 6 months back. So now I
Yes.
think I have gained a little bit of confidence in myself.
And I'm watching you till your first conversation. When I think it was first conversation with me, you were saying, "Don't record my video. It is my first conversation." So
Yeah, of
that is
course
I
I
remember
remember that.
you.
Of course
And
I
I,
remember. Yeah.
but
So
after some time, you become confident. You became confident, and now
yeah,
you
yeah,
are here.
now I would say, yeah, I'm
Now,
confident.
yes. So things will take time, but result always awesome.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Otherwise, we will wrap
No,
up the session.
Priyanka, no, Priyanka. Yes, I'm done.
Okay. Then thank you so much for coming in
Thank
my channel.
you.
And yes, I love talking to you again. Thank you so much.
Yes, me too. Okay. Have a good time in the festival, approaching festivals, and best
Same.
wishes for Diwali and Karwa Chauth, right? Okay.
Thank